to the UKM Oval. We are here for another wonderful game, a wonderful day, bright and sunny. And I have two captains with me for the toss alongside our match referee, Mr. Ramani. So on my left, I have Said Aziz from Malaysia Blues and Waibzada from the Thunderstorm. So we'll go straight into the toss. Tails call. Tails is the call. And it's tails. So Waib, what's your decision?
Bat first, please.
And any reasons for that?
Well, it might a bit creaks in the second innings, so I would like to bat first.
And what sort of a total are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for 150 or 160. Yep.
And a very young team, so any changes in 11 as well?
Yes, Gurez is not playing, and I came instead of Gurez. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Said Aziz, so you'll be fielding first. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, not an issue. We try to restrict the other team below a mark of 140 and try to chase that.
And any changes in 11?
No, we're going the same team.
Hey, good luck for the game. So the news from out here, the Thunderstorm won the toss and they will be batting first. A very good afternoon to all the viewers who have just joined us. We are here for live action from the UCAM Oval, and it's a match between the Malaysia Blues going against Thunderstorm Outlanders. So earlier today at the toss, you have seen the Thunderstorm Outlanders won the toss and they opted to bat first. So I think the idea will be here to score some quick runs in here. It's a T20 format. So both the sides will look to win this game. So we have the two openers walking out there. It's Ajab Khan who will take the strike. And on the non-striking end, surprisingly, we have Shiraz Farooq. Usually we have seen him bat in the middle overs and in the middle order. And surprisingly, he's went on to bat first. And there you can see some handshakes going around with the opposition captain Syed Aziz representing Malaysia Blues. It will be a wonderful contest, perfect conditions for cricket. It's sunny, it's bright, and Rizwan Haider has the new cherry in his hands. So he will start the proceedings for the Malaysia Blues. Well, we have seen the Outlanders yesterday. Didn't had a good outing. They played 2 games and lost both. And I think it's very important for them to get some points under their belt. But it's not going to be easy because they are playing a very formidable side. The Malaysia Blues are very strong. It's almost full strength Malaysian squad. We see a lot of national heroes. So here comes the first delivery. Rizwan Haider steaming in. That's a good delivery. That angle coming right around the wicket. So we have seen Rizwan Haider being very successful with that angle coming from around the wicket. So we have not seen too many pace bowlers, especially left-arm pacers, who like to do that. But Rizwan Haider is an exception. He's someone who likes to bowl around the wicket and then get the ball to nip back at the batters. And then he has that surprise element of taking the ball away from the right-handers as well, so he can always surprise you. So as a batter, you need to be very proactive and very decisive when it comes to judging his line and length. That shot down the leg side, and that's wide. First runs here for Thunderstorm. So I think the idea here will be to pick quick wickets. As per Syed Aziz, the captain of the Malaysian Blues, they will like to take some early wickets and get the Thunderstorm to be bowled out cheaply. That's a big heave on the onside, not in control of that shot. Ajib Khan just losing his control, I would say. So the body balance wasn't there. That's probably one of the reasons why he didn't get a good connection. Nevertheless, that's a single and he gets off the mark as well. And now it's time for the surprise batter, Shiraz Farooq, for the first time. Will be facing Rizwan Haider in this contest. And I think Rizwan Haider will be likely to pick a wicket here. And that goes straight in the air, but away from the fielder. Long chase here for Virendip Singh, but he does well. Look at that rocket arm. The throw right on top of the stumps, and rightly so. They opted just for a single instead of going for a double, because we all know Virendip Singh is someone who has that rocket arm. So it's not easy to take him on, especially that early in the innings. The last thing that the Malaysia Blues will need right now will be a bizarre run out. Again, dancing down the track, Ajib Khan. Probably trying a bit too hard. I think it's very important for them to preserve their wickets. Yes, I know things are not easy for them, but at the same time, you need to preserve your wickets and not give away any early wickets to the Malaysian Blue bowlers. And we've seen Rizwan Haider being lethal with the new ball. Quite a decent over. Apart from that wide, I think he has been pretty much on the money. Oh, that was a good shot one. It was bowled right at the body. Probably not one of the best deliveries for a batter to face. I think that's one of his strengths. He likes to bowl the short ball, especially towards that rib cage of the batters. So definitely, if you're not a good hooker or a puller of a cricket ball, you'll always get into trouble. And straight away, the captain, Syed Aziz, he was standing at short square leg. He goes to deep square leg now. In fact, he goes to deep mid wicket. So the anticipation here will be that another short delivery will be coming, but it could be a bluff as well. Well, it was sort of a bluff. The good length delivery to end the over. It's 3 without loss. Well, here comes the captain of Malaysia Blues, Syed Aziz, the centurion from yesterday. He scored 132 runs at a very quick rate yesterday against the same side, and now he will be looking to do some damage with the ball as well. It's a fuller delivery, but it was way outside the off stump or wide here. So I think it will be very important that the Malaysia Blues doesn't give away too many extras, because discipline will be the key. That's played into the gap. But Virendip Singh once again did a wonderful job. Stopped a run for the side. And yes, it's a very experienced Malaysian side, I would say. I won't say it's Malaysia Blues. It's exactly how Malaysia would line up their 11 in any T20, apart from a couple of players here and there. It's a very strong side and a very good delivery. Look at that, no footwork whatsoever. Shiraz Farooq was strangled on the crease. So that's something he needs to be careful with, because Syed Aziz can move the ball both ways. We have seen him bowl a lot of in-swingers, but then on that odd occasion, he can take the ball away from you as well. So a lot of surprises, a lot of variations. That's driven, again, the foot not going towards the pitch of the delivery. Nevertheless, another shot going straight to the fielder. Well, the Malaysian Blues won't mind that. Every dot delivery here will be like gold dust, as it creates more and more pressure on the opposition. Fuller delivery once again, no timing whatsoever. Well, the Thunderstorm Outlanders have a decent side. We have seen their captain, Gulray, is going out and was replaced by the new captain, Wahib Zada. Wahib Zada is the assistant coach for the women's team as well. Oh, that's beautifully driven once again. This was Azri Azhar, the player. I beg your pardon, that was Vijay Unni, one of those rare occasions where we have seen Vijay Unni not been able to gather a cricket ball. But yes, I think they're pretty relaxed, as they are dominating the leaderboard so far, the Malaysian Blues. Here comes the last delivery. Again, good delivery, back of length, pushing Ajab Khan onto the back foot. So a very steady over, just the 2 runs. And after 2, it's 5 without loss. Well, Rizwan Haider will continue in here. That's beautifully driven this time. He got closer to the ball, but again found that fielder. So I think that's the issue so far. They have timed the ball, but then they have found the fielder on each and every occasion. We're already into the third over, only 5 runs on the board. Very watchful start. Well, the T20 format requires some aggression, especially the opening batters need to bat with intent, and so far we have not seen any of them because both the batters are just happy to defend. So that's something they need to work on because they need to score some quick runs. At least they need to strike, to rotate the strike. Well, he goes aerial, up and over the infield. And they're running hard for the second. A long chase here. And a couple of runs there. Well, when I was talking about intent, that's exactly when Shiraz Farooq went for that shot. A lot of credit must go to him. At least he's trying to play some shots. It's very important. They have 10 wickets in hand. And going into the shell will be the last thing they would need. Again, slashed away. This time he goes over third man. And that will be the first boundary here coming off the bat of Shiraz Farooq. Probably not the best of shots. Took the outside edge. But then they say when you slash hard. And he did exactly that. Well, that's a good comeback here. Some good pace generated by Rizwan Haider. Yes, probably he didn't like that boundary. Went for the attack. And I think that hit Shiraz towards that knee row. That's played through the gap. That's a good looking shot. They're running hard once again. Couple of runs. So this time Ajab Khan joins the party as well. 2 more runs to end an expensive over. 9 from it. It's 14 without loss. So Said Aziz will continue in here. Oh, that's a good looking shot. Stand and deliver. It was short and wide. And Shiraz Farooq played it with authority. Went over point. And these are easy pickings. So for the first time we have seen Syed Aziz just losing his line and length. It was short, it was wide. And all Shiraz needed to do was to get bat on ball. And these are welcome runs for him. Oh dear, that's edged. Another boundary here. Well, Shiraz Farooq is leaving dangerously, but he will take it. Look at that. No control whatsoever. Very close to the wicketkeeper. But still, that brought 4 runs for him once again. Shiraz Farooq He's proving us exactly why he was promoted up the order. He's not afraid. He's playing that cameo which is required to again slashed hard and again into the gap. Make that three. That's hat trick of boundaries for Shiraz Farooq. Again, not in control. He slashed hard. And it was always going to beat that fielder. Ahmed Zubaidi had no chance whatsoever. Well, a much better delivery. Said Aziz under some pressure. We have not seen him conceding so many boundaries, especially three on the trot. So definitely he will try to make some changes. And we all know how dangerous he is when he bowls that back of hand slow delivery. He goes for pace. Again, played straight to the fielder. Another attempted slow delivery again. Shiraz Farooq went for that big swing. This time just managed to get a bottom edge. So three boundaries of that over. Another expensive one, 26 for no loss. Oh, well bowled. Good start here. Azri Azhar. He can be a very skitty customer. Oh, that's pulled away. What a good looking shot. That will be the first maximum. Well, this time it's Ajab Khan who takes the attack to the young Azri Azhar. Slightly short and he picked it up very early. Much better delivery, much fuller on this occasion. I think Azri Azhar needs to learn. He's still very young, coming from the under 19 squad. So definitely a bowler with a lot of potential. And we have also seen him representing the senior national side in recent days as well. Well, he didn't get a chance to play, but he was part of that squad. And I think it's a good exposure for the young man. Well, after a very slow and steady start, the Thunderstorm Outlanders are getting on a roll in here. Oh, what a catch! and he made it look so simple. He's not even celebrating. That ball was traveling, and the young man Azhar took a screamer. Look at that, one handed. Absolutely brilliant. And with that, the 32 runs partnership has been broken, and Ajab Khan departs. Well, in walks the new batter, Saleh Shadman. He's someone who can play, and he's someone who does that job of that all rounder in the team. So, very good potential, Saleh Sadman. He was run out in the first game yesterday. Probably it's an opportunity for him coming in at number 3. He has been promoted as well. He batted at number 4, in fact, number 5 position yesterday. And definitely he's someone who has the caliber to bat up the order, and that's exactly why he has been promoted, and he gets off the mark straight away. So end of a successful over. It's 33 for 1. And straight away, the captain takes himself off the attack and brings in Virendip Singh. I think it's a good ploy from the captain, especially with the power play, just 1 over remaining. I think it's time to get some pace away from the deliveries, and it will be a good contest between Saleh Sadman and Virendip Singh. That's beautifully bowled again. A yes and a no. Saleh Sadman needs to be careful. He was run out in the last game as well. So it's very important that he talks to his partner and ensure that it doesn't happen again. And good delivery right in the block hole. It was driven but straight to the fielder. There's no gaps whatsoever. It's a packed offside field. This time he plays it to the other end. Oh dear. There was a single on offer. Saleh Sadman almost ran 1 run. He went to the middle of the pitch and came back. He was sent back by Shiraz, who looked not interested at all for that single. Oh, big swing and a miss. Saleh Sadman, probably a couple of dot deliveries, and the pressure is piling on him. I think it's very important that he keeps his temperament right. Well, he has the potential and the talent, but you need to execute on the right day. So far, it's a very slow start for him. 1 run of 5 deliveries. Again, very good bowling. And Virendip Singh starts off with a maiden over. It's 33 for 1 after 6. And that will be the end of the power play as well. Well, the captain have decided that it's going to be spin from both ends. First, it was Virendeep Singh, and now his bowling partner will be Vijay Unni coming from the other end. A fuller delivery. It was a low full toss. Again, no timing from Shiraz. We have seen him trying to go for some big shots. It's not going to be easy against these two spinners. Again, a big heave on the onside. Just a single taken. Oh, that's wonderful fielding there from the captain. Captain leading by example. Syed Aziz is not afraid to throw his body and save every run for the team. It's wonderful to watch. Oh, that was an opportunity. Saleh Sadman went for the pull and just not getting the connection. This time he goes for the pull, and this time he gets the connection. First boundary here for Saleh Sadman. While he attempted the same shot in the last delivery as well, couldn't execute, but this time he was up to it. It was much straighter on the pads, and Saleh Sadman can be very dangerous on the pads. He's very strong on the onside. Much better delivery this time. It goes. Oh dear, that will be overthrows. There was no backing up there, and it will give Saleh Sadman 5 runs. A terrible mix up in the middle. Saleh Sadman was almost on the other end, and then that throw came in and it went for a boundary as well. Well, Saleh Sadman got 5 runs in the last delivery of the previous over, and he's trying to get into the hitting zone again, trying to hit Virendeep Singh down the ground, who's not in control. And it's not easy to go against Virendeep Singh, especially with that slingy action. Look at that. And he has been given. That's a stumping. That's smart work there from the wicketkeeper. It looked very close. An excellent glove work there. Well, couple of wickets here. And in walks Mohammad Sufyan, scored a wonderful half century yesterday. Went on to score 60 odd runs, and I think his team will need similar kind of innings from him. It's not going to be easy. Oh, a rare misfield there from Said Aziz. And he gets off the mark straight away. Another single, watchfully played. Saleh Sadman is doing the right thing, just rotating the strike. Again, Vijayoni will continue in here. Another dot delivery. So 46 runs in 8 overs. I think it's a good start for the Thunderstorm team. But it will be very important for them to capitalize again. Well played into the gap. And another single here for Saleh Sadman. He moves on to 13 of 15 deliveries now. Again, beautifully driven down the ground. That's probably one of the best places to hit the cricket ball, in the V. So as a batter, you need to play down the ground. That's safer because it's a very packed offside field. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be easy for them to take a run on the offside until or unless they run really hard. But that will also create a lot of opportunities for the opposition. So that's something they need to be careful of. We have seen the same pair looking good yesterday, and then Saleh Sadman went for that crazy single and he was run out. Again, a good looking pull shot, but Virendeep Singh is out there in the deep. Another single. So that's a good finish. End of the over. After 9, it's 49 for 2. So Virendeep Singh will continue. That's aerial, and Faiz underneath, and Saleh Sadman departs. He went for that big swing once again. I wonder if that shot was needed. He was playing well, but just got tempted with that loopy delivery from Virendeep Singh. That was a trap. He bowled it slightly slower, and Saleh Sadman fell into the trap, went for the big shot, simplest of catches, and Ahmed Faiz as safe as a house. And with that, the umpires have called for drinks. So we'll be going into a short drinks break, and we'll come back soon with more live action. Well, welcome back, viewers. So we have seen a fall off wicket just before the drinks break. Virendip Singh bringing the wicket for the Malaysian Blues. Bowled a brilliant delivery to Saleh Sadman, who was looking dangerous out there. It was flighted, and Saleh Sadman went for the big shot and paid the price. So the new batter will be Jishan Ahmed, the left-hander. So I think they still have a lot of overs, and it's very important for them to preserve those wickets. We have seen how economical and tight Virendip Singh has been, and that's how he bowls. He likes to be economical, likes to take wickets. Oh dear, another misfield here by the Malaysian captain. Syed Aziz just took it a bit too casually, and Virendip Singh didn't look happy with that effort. Well, the idea from here will be that the next 5 overs, not to lose a wicket and score some runs as well, if they want to put any pressure on the opposition. That was beautifully cut away by Sufyan for a single. So we are almost at halfway stage. It's 51 for 3. I think Malaysian Blues will be very happy with the proceedings so far. Well, the bowling has not been very lethal, but we have seen some rare shots, some rushed shots instead, I would say, from the Thunderstorm batters, which caused those wickets. And now we're exactly halfway stage. It's 51 for 3. That's well bowled. Good comeback here. Vijay Unni, he's someone who likes to bowl through his overs. Very much alike Virendip Singh. So this duo can really. Oh, that's a good shot. The no look ramp shot was played to perfection. Another boundary here for Sufyan. Well, that was execution at its very best. He picked up the length so quickly, Mohammad Sufyan, and was a huge vacant area on the onside, and he picked it. Again, pulled away, going towards the lone fielder on the onside. Another single here. So Mohammad Sufyan has picked up exactly where from he left yesterday. He's batting well. So far, he has looked very solid and not afraid to take the aerial route as well. Oh, he's bowled him, cleaned him up, and he disturbs the timber. A brilliant delivery here from Vijay Unni. Look at that. He was beaten for pace. It came back with the angle and with the arm. And Jishan Ahmed did not pick that. And he goes for only 1 run. And the Thunderstorm Outlanders are in deep, deep trouble now. Well, this is a great comeback from the Malaysia Blues. Especially the spinners did a wonderful job. We have seen 34 without loss and then 56 for 4. That's 22 runs and 4 wickets. It's almost every 5.4 runs they're picking up a wicket. Another good delivery. This time it's Samuel Alam. Played a good knock yesterday. A cameo in which he hit Akil for 3 sixes in the last over. Well, definitely it was a good innings, but played in the losing cause of the team. And after 11, it's 56 for 4. Virendip Singh will continue in here. He will be bowling his last over of his spell. What a spell here. 5 runs and 2 wickets. Again, good use of the feet there from Mohammad Sufyan. I think the footwork is very important for a batter. And we have seen some wonderful footwork from Mohammad Sufyan. So he's someone who likes to get closer to the deliveries and played quite late as well. Another good delivery this time. Samuel Alam just trying to hit the ball too hard, but it's not going to be easy. But I think it's very important that they don't lose more wickets, especially in this over, because it's the last over from Virendip Singh. which means after this they will have another bowler coming in from this end. And I think now they need to reassess the situation and rethink about which bowler to attack. Again, beautifully bowled, just enticing the batter to play that drive. And this time, Sufyan probably he was ready for it. He's just happy to play the defensive shot, because we have seen a similar delivery getting the wicket of Saleh Sadman when he bowled it with a bit more loop and air, so which really did Saleh Sadman in the flight. So I think the idea is very clear, and here he comes for the last delivery again. Flighted delivery, but this time Samuel Alam does well, and that will be the over and the end of his spell as well. Virendeep Singh, 4 overs, 9 runs and 2 wickets. Another good day in the office for Malaysia's number 1 batter. In fact, I would say he's Malaysia's number 1 all-rounder as well. Definitely right up there when it comes to stats with the bat and with the ball as well. Leading scorer for Malaysia and the second best in the wickets tally as well, Virendeep Singh. And I think it's a very good experience for the Thunderstorm Outlanders as well to play against the national sides, the big boys. So the more you play against them, the more you can improve your skills. But whereas I think it's the Malaysian national players who needs to think, because they have not been challenged so far in this tournament, and they will be going on a tour very soon right after this tournament. So a lot of international matches coming up, and I think it will be very important for them to get the right practice and face some fierce oppositions, because the match preparation is everything. This time Samuel Alam goes down the ground for a single. Well, coming back to the point, I think Malaysia, they were looking to play some good cricket before they leave the country. Oh, that's pulled away in style, and that will be another 6 here. That was absolutely effortless. It was tucked in, short, but look at that. Nothing more than timing, which took the ball way into the sky and out of the ropes as well. 6 runs here, welcome 6 here for Mohammad Sufyan. Now he moves on to 16 with that blow. Attempted slow delivery. Again played on the onside, but this time it goes straight to the fine leg fielder. And surprisingly, fine leg is very, very square. So I think it's a plan that Syed Aziz is having against the batters, because he knows the moment he bowls that back of hand slow delivery, and if the batter can pick it early, they will target the onside. So this is great captaincy as well. Oh, but this time he goes high and he goes handsome. Another 6 here, this time coming off the bat of Samuel Alam. Again, back of hand, he picked it up much, much earlier and absolutely dispatched. Well, another expensive over here from Syed Aziz. 14 runs of it, 2 sixes conceded in this over. That's a bouncer that went way over the batter's head and rightly called a wide as well, and 1 for the over. Syed Aziz is trying a bit too hard. I think it will be very important for him not to get carried away. Yes, you might have an off day in the field, but then you can always come back strong. That was a good looking shot that went straight through the hands of the fielder. Oh dear, I think he hurt himself. It was Shahadat Ramli. And straight away the physio runs into the ground. Oh, it doesn't look good. But we hope he's okay right there. The ball hit him around his cheek. So as Shahzad Ramli takes some medical attention, we'll be going in a short break. Please stay tuned. Well, we're back live at the UKM Oval. So Shahzad Ramli got some medical attention there, and thankfully he's feeling all right, and he's up and running as well. So the last delivery coming here, 76 for 4. We have seen some counter-attacking cricket in this over from both the batters, showing some resilience out there, and that's played down the ground by Sufyan. An easy single. So that will end the over, and he will keep the strike as well. This is smart batting. It's 77 for 4. Well, the youngster Azri Azhar coming back into the attack. I think it will be a very crucial point of the game. 8 overs, correction, 7 overs remaining, 77 on the board. If this pair can get some quick runs, they might be going for 130, 140 runs, which will be a decent target, at least something for the bowlers to bowl at. And a wonderful delivery there from Azri Azhar right up there in the block hole. Attempted slow delivery. This time he punches it into the gap. Well, Samuel Alam was looking for the second, but Sufyan denied. Well, Azri Azhar did well. That ball was travelling actually. Put his feet to it. It's not one of the smartest things to do on the cricket field, especially when the cricket ball is coming towards you at the pace of knots. Yes, these are young cricketers and they're not afraid. And that slashed hard once again this time. Ahmed Zubaidi does well. That ball was travelling. Well, the thing that really works for Azri Azhar and also goes against him is his extra pace. So sometimes he can really surprise the batter with that extra pace, and at the same time he can also go for runs. Just like that, that's pulled away. In fact, that's cut away. over the fielder, short and wide, and again that slash of the bat, getting him another 4 runs here. Stand and delivered. Samuel Alam is playing another good innings in here, and I'm very glad to see him being promoted up the order. This young lad played a couple of very good knocks yesterday, and he's batting well today as well. Oh, that's got the edge, and he goes out. Well, commentators curse just when I was praising him. He goes for a wild shot and a wonderful catch behind the stumps as well. So that's half of the side back into the dugout. The Thunderstorm Outlanders are 84 for 5. Well, in comes the wicketkeeper batter, Muhammad Munib. These are testing times here for the batters. We have seen a very good partnership building up. That's a full toss and a freebie, easy pickings there. That will be a single, and he gets off the mark. Well, we have seen Mohammad Sufyan and Samuel Alam building that partnership, and which was broken courtesy of a brilliant catch behind the wickets. After 14 overs, it's 85 for 5. Vijayoni will continue. That was a quicker delivery, and Munib did well, and he's running hard. This is good running between the wickets. Well, the umpires did not signal anything, means that came off the bat. I thought it came off the thigh of Munib, but probably he got an inside edge onto the thigh. Well, he advances down the track and played straight to the fielder. Another single here. I think that's exactly what Munib needs to do right now, is to score a single of every delivery and give the strike back to Mohammad Sufyan, who has looked much more convincing in terms of all the other batters. Oh, he goes up. That's in the air, and a simple catch but dropped by the wicketkeeper. Oh dear. We have seen some wonderful catching behind the stumps, and this time he makes a mess out of it. Well, Mohammad Sufyan was halfway towards the pavilion, He knew that there's no way that catch will be dropped. Well, cricket can be a funny game. Oh dear, wild throw once again from the wicket keeper. After a wonderful catch behind the stumps, first he dropped a catch and now he has given an extra with his overthrow. Well, Vijay will be very, very disappointed with that effort. And the good thing is, Mohammad Sufyan, he still survives. Well, Vijay is someone who likes to bowl much more flatter, so he offers you a lot of pace. So, as a batter, you need to be proactive and you need to decide where you're going to hit him and use his pace against him. But so far, the batters have been happy to just keep defending. Another tidy over comes to an end after 15. It's 89 for 5. Well, the young gun, Asri Azhar, will continue in here. Oh, that's great bowling. That's smart bowling there from the youngster. He saw Muni was running, but then he followed the batter. And a wonderful delivery, good thinking delivery there from the youngster. That shows how matured he got through playing all those big, big games against the senior players. Oh, slight confusion, a better throw, and Muni would have been in deep trouble. He was nowhere in the picture. But there was no one backing up at the stumps, and Shahzad Ramli went for the stumps and he missed it. So, a lot happening here at the UKM Oval. That's a beautiful shot down the ground. That's in the gap. But again, Virendip Singh did a wonderful job, made a lot of ground there. And with his rocket arm, it's only allowed the batters to score a single. So 90 on the board. I think it will be very important that they scored at least 130 or 140 to have any chances to win this game. Oh, what a wonderful delivery. So the young man, Azri Azhar, executed the Yorker to perfection. It was right up there in the block hole, and Munib did well just to manage some bat to keep it away from the stumps, or else that would have been hitting the base of the off stump. That's played down the ground, no timing whatsoever. Well, how often do we see the 15th and 16th over of the match going for 2 or 3 runs? So this is some very good stuff here from the Malaysian blue bowlers. The Blues are doing a wonderful job here. Again, that's in the air, but it will be over. Ahmed Faiz. And just a single to end the over. It's 92 for 5. Well, the stylish left-hander Akil Wahid, he will be coming into bowl. I think it will be a good practice for him as well, especially with an action-packed schedule for the Malaysian senior cricketers. That's played in the air, and a well-judged catch there. Ahmed Zubaidi took a wonderful catch. And that will be the fall of the 6th wicket. And probably the last of the recognized batters, Muhammad Sufyan, will have to walk. And there you see that man on your screen, Akil Wahid, the man with the golden arm, taking a wicket of his very first delivery. Well, in walks the walking captain for today, Wahib Zada, another very good cricketer. It's very handy both with the bat and ball. And he's into the profession of coaching as well. He has been with Malaysian Cricket Association for quite some time. He has done some wonderful coaching for the women's team as well, and he gets off the mark straight away. And I know it's not going to be easy for him to walk in such a crunch situation. Only 3.4 overs remaining, so it's not going to be easy because, oh, that's a good shot. That's a good use of the feet there from Mohammad Munib. Not afraid to take some steps forward, had a shimmy down the ground and converted that delivery into a full toss. And first boundary for him as well. This time it was slightly short and pulled away. Only a single out there. Well, Akil Wahid got a wicket with his first delivery, and since then, oh, attempted reverse sweep. Wahib Zada trying to be cheeky, but he was not in control of that shot whatsoever. He took the position way too early, and it allowed Akil Wahid to follow him. Much better. Played down the ground, an easy single. I think that's more sensible to do. Welcome back, viewers. We are here for the chase at the UKM Oval. So, Malaysia Blues will require 113 runs to win of the 20 overs with 10 wickets in hand. I think it's an amazing opportunity for the Malaysian Blues to cement their spot right at the top of the table. So, earlier today, the Thunderstorm won the toss and they elected to bat first, and they were bunted out within their 20 overs. And they scored only 112. So here comes the first delivery. The Malaysian captain on strike. And it's again the dynamic duo of Syed Aziz and Ahmed Zubaidi. Both are reluctant to play shots. Some pretty aggressive batters out there. So it's not going to be easy for Zawad Ali, who has the new ball in his hands. I think the idea for the Thunderstorm will be to get some early wickets. Oh, that's wide down the leg side. You cannot be bowling there, especially on his pads. We all know how dangerous Syed Aziz can be, especially when you're bowling to his pads. We have seen him scoring 130 odd runs in the game against the same opposition yesterday. So we know how dangerous he can be. I think it's very important that the bowlers pick the line and length up very early in the innings. And that's played on the onside and a single taken. Well, I think the idea here will be very simple and straight. Malaysia Blues will like to score quick runs, and Thunderstorm will be looking for those early wickets. That's the only way to get back into this game. I don't see a second option. But yes, cricket can be a funny game. And on their day, good sides can really surprise the opposition. And there are some very good cricketers in Thunderstorm Outlanders. It's just that they need to execute their plans right, especially their bowlers. They need to stand to the occasion. Again, onto the pads. Saud Ali just not being consistent with his line and length. Probably it's the left and right hand combination that's not allowing him to settle down. And we have seen a lot of bowlers struggle against a similar setup. So when you have a left-hander and a right-hander out there, it's always difficult for bowlers to reassess and get the perfect line and length. But that's where you need to be very, very skillful. Nevertheless, a decent over here. Oh, that's glorious. Absolutely glorious and effortless from Syed Aziz. Straight past the bowler, and the first boundary comes off his bat. Well, much better on that occasion. This time he bowled much closer to the stumps and the Syed Aziz as well. Well, end of an expensive over. After one, it's 7 without loss. Well, for the viewers who have just joined us, this is MCA T20 Tri Series 2025. It's a match between the Malaysia Blues against Thunderstorm Outlanders. So earlier today, the Thunderstorm Outlanders won the toss, elected to bat first, and they were bunted out for 112 on a wicket that looked to be very promising for the batters. And now, in pursuit, Malaysia Blues are 7 without loss after over number 1. I think it's going to be an easy walk in the park for the Malaysian batters. And it will be Shabazz taking the new ball from the other end. Oh, that's a good delivery. Slight movement inwards and rightfully played by Ahmed Zubaidi as well. Well, Ahmed Zubaidi, we have seen him playing a lot of international cricket. Probably the only thing that he needs to work on will be consistency. We have seen some wonderful innings from him in the past, but then the consistency is what matters. But when it comes to consistency, I think the prime example in the team will be Syed Aziz and Virendip Singh, two top guns who have represented the country for so many years now and consistently performing in almost each and every game. So I think the rest of the Malaysian players need to take this example and probably try to replicate the process that these two are following right now. I know not every player will be a match winner, but at the same time, cricket can be a team game. In fact, it is a team game. So every member of your team is equally important, and you cannot be relying on Syed Aziz and Virendip Singh to the rescue every time. It's the other players who are very strong and who needs to contribute for the likes of Amir Azim, Ahmed Faiz, Akil Wahid, and many more. That Shahzad Ramli as well, who had a wonderful series in the quadrangular series, and he did wonderful against the Cricket Association of Pondicherry as well. Was the player of the series for me for Malaysia. So I think it's very important that each and every member of the team plays the A game and contributes, because it's not only about the team but about the country as well. It's always an honor. And a good looking shot that's driven over the cover fielder, and that will be the first boundary for Ahmed Zubaidi. Well, Shabazz will continue in here. And he dances down the track once again. That's beautifully timed, but this time there's protection out there. Again, drifting onto the pads. This time it's flicked off for a single that will end the over. It's 13 without loss. Oh, that was a good delivery. Beaten for pace. Sawad Ali is bowling with some good pace in here. I think it's just that skiddy action which can be quite deceiving because on the eye he looks like someone who's running very gently, but the moment he delivers that ball, it skids off the surface and it's always going to be tricky. Well, another single played down the ground. Well, a wonderful start here for Syed Aziz and the Malaysia Blue team. They're cruising towards that victory almost single-handedly by some wonderful batting from Syed Aziz. He's batting on 33 of just 14. We have seen him taking the attack to the fast bowler in the last over. Back-to-back boundaries, and he's dealing in boundaries right now. A good delivery there. Muhammad Salman, the leg spinner. So again, a blistering innings, and he goes up and over once again. And he clears the boundary in style. That will bring up the 50. And it came in no time. We are only into the 5th over. Look at that, effortless, sheer timing. Another 6 here for the Malaysian captain. Oh, big swing and a miss, and he's been given. He's trapped right in front of the stumps, and again, a good start for Syed Aziz, but he departs before converting it. That was absolutely plumb. Trapped right in front of the stumps, and unfortunate for Syed Aziz. Well, he didn't pick that spin, and he knocks his head. Unfortunate way to get out, and a first wicket here for the Thunderstorm Outlanders. It's 52 for 1. So a change in bowling here. Samuel Alam coming in. So another change of bowler here for the Thunderstorm. He'll be bowling to Ahmed Zubaidi. Oh, that's beautiful. Up and over once again. And a beautiful inside-out shot for a boundary. That was a touch of class there from Ahmed Zubaidi. Played on the up. And it's just that steel head position. Looks technically very sound. Ahmed Zubaidi. Well, we have seen Syed Aziz show in the first few overs where Ahmed Zubaidi was just being the spectator, and now he's getting on a roll as well. Score moves on to 56 for 1. This time he goes the other way. It's flicked on the onside. Back-to-back boundaries here. And he's using the pace of Samuel Alam. Look at that. Just a wild swing, and that was enough. Probably not a very controlled shot, but it would still give him 4 runs. This time it's a wide. Well, Samuel Alam straight under some pressure. Well, Thunderstorm picked up a wicket and thought probably they can stop the flow of runs. But Ahmed Zubaidi had other ideas. Scored 2 boundaries in the first 2 deliveries, welcoming Samuel Alam. Well, again, this time it took the top edge. And easy runs there. Couple of them for Ahmed Zubaidi. I think that's what happens when you have a very strong side and you have only scored 113 runs on the board. It's never going to be enough. Especially these Malaysian batters are very flamboyant and they like to play that fearless brand of cricket, especially their top order, Syed Aziz, Ahmed Zubaidi, and the other man at the non-striking end, Virendip Singh, all are very, very aggressive. Again, flicked away this time. It was a good fielding there. It was Jishan Ahmed, the fielder, did well to get a hand to it, or else that ball would have travelled to the boundary as well. That was a low full toss, and Virendip Singh almost held out to the fielder, Saleh Sadman, in mid wicket, just short of him. Well, coming from the toe end of the bat. Low full tosses are always hard to get away with. That's crunched straight through the gap. Another boundary here. This time it's Virendip Singh. He gets off the mark in style. Again, absolutely effortless. Look at that. Played on the up. And the power on that shot was absolutely amazing. So an expensive over, 16 runs of it. After 6, it's 68 for 1. Well, the umpire signals the end of the batting power play, and what a batting power play it has been. 68 for 1. They are going at almost 12 runs per over, whereas they only require 3.21. Mohammad Salman will continue in here. A good delivery there. Ahmed Zubaidi was trying to go down the wicket, just got the inside edge. Probably it was due to that googly that he bowled. So far he's bowling well, already taken a wicket, Mohammad Salman. Oh, and he's bowled him. He's cleaned him up. He's got the big fish here. Virendip Singh departs. Like I said, he has bowled well. And now he gets another priceless wicket here. He got both Virendip Singh and Syed Aziz in consecutive overs. Again, it was that googly. Virendip Singh was expecting the ball to go away from him, but it just came back in and took him by surprise. He didn't pick that. And now he has to take that long walk back to the pavilion. Well, surprising, there's a change in the batting order. Is Azri Azhar, who was walked into bat, the youngster who took a five for earlier today. I think it's time for him to swing his bat and score some runs as well. That will be a wide. So I'm a bit surprised. I was expecting someone like Akil Wahid or Sharvin Muniandi to walk into bat, but it's Azri Azhar. Again, a wild swing. Took an inside edge, and that will be a single. Another wild swing. It's in the air, but away from the fielder. Well, Ahmed Zubaidi is leaving dangerously out there. We have seen him with some wonderful timing, and then there were those miss hits which fell away from the fielders, or else he would have been gone by now. This time it's pulled away into the gap, and Ajab Khan does well. Just a single here for Azri Azhar. Well, the scoreboard says Sharvin Muniandi is batting. Oh, another wicket. That's beautifully bowled once again. Like I said, Ahmed Zubaidi was leaving dangerously out there, and this time he perishes. Again, dancing down the track. He was not in control of that shot. And again, that wrong one. That off break that goes into the right hander. Ahmed Zubaidi again was expecting the leg break. And he departs after scoring 22. And finally, Sharvin Muniandi walks into bat. Well, with only 40 runs remaining, another change in bowling. Ajab Khan has been brought into the attack. He will be bowling to the batter that took 5 wickets today, the youngster Azri Azhar. What a spell of bowling from him in the first innings. And I think it's spells like this that really define the potential and the greatness of youngsters who are almost ready and knocking at the door of the senior team. And Azri Azhar definitely has done that so far. This time he goes for the wild swing and it just hit the bottom of the bat, no timing whatsoever. And he sees the funny side of it, having a laugh. I think Ajab Khan is not shy of. And he's gone. Like I say, he was not shy of flighting the ball, and this time he traps Azri Azhar, who was enticed to play that big heave on the onside, and probably lost his footing. An excellent glove work there from Mohammad Munib. Another wicket here. So it's all leg spin magic going on here at the UKM Oval. Well, Ajab Khan, the man with the golden arm, took a wicket in his very first over. Again, some loop in the air, just trying to tempt the batters. And this is excellent running. They realized that the fielder was very deep, and they took 2 runs comfortably here. Score moves on to 75 for 4. We're only in the 8th over. That's beautifully cut away for a single. Well, Malaysia Blues will like to finish this game quickly. They had a wonderful start, courtesy of some amazing batting from Syed Aziz, and then it was a comeback from the Thunderstorm bowlers. They picked 4 wickets in quick succession, and right now it's 77 for 4. But I don't think those wickets will really cause trouble. But yes, if they lose another 1 or 2 here, things might change, and we can see a turn of events. After 8 overs, it's 77 for 4. Well, he was beaten. And how did that miss the stumps as well? Again, the top spinner from Mohammad Salman causing a lot of trouble for the batters. And he managed to beat Sharvin Muniandi. This time it's watchfully played. I think that's all they need to do, just to be more cautious and be careful with those shots. We have seen some ordinary shot selection in the middle from the middle order batters so far. I think these are two very experienced campaigners out there, Akil Wahid and Sharvin Muniandi. Very busy cricketers, I would say. Both of them like to run hard between the wickets. Again, that's driven in the gap. They will be running hard for the second. And look how comfortably they made their ground. Well, Mohammad Salman could have done better. The ball came straight to him and he couldn't gather. And surprisingly, there was no one backing up that throw, resulting in another single. So that's 3 runs. So these are extra runs, especially when you have only scored 112. You need to be more proactive. You cannot be giving away easy freebies. This time it took the edge. Oh dear, it's Saleh Sadman. He dropped an easy catch. That ball was in the air for quite some time. Well, that could have really changed the context of the game. How costly will that be? Look at that, straight in and straight out. Well, what an opportunity there. Another chance goes begging here. Mohammad Salman will be very disappointed. Could have got his 4th wicket. This time he finds the fielder. What a moment in the game. They still need 31 runs, and that wicket could have added a lot of pressure for Malaysia Blues. That's beautifully bowled once again. Again, that wrong one that goes away from the left-hander. Well, they have not been able to pick him up well. And it's a very good over. After 9, it's 82 for 4. Well, Ajab Khan will continue in here. That's beautifully played over the infield, and he knew exactly where the gaps were. And that's how dangerous Sherwin Muniandi can be, and it just adds salt to the wound. We have seen in the last over, Sherwin was dropped, and straight away he punishes Ajab Khan for a boundary. Well, what an eventful over we had in the last over. Sherwin Muniandi offered a catch while he was on 2 runs, and Saleh Sadman, who has been one of the better, in fact, one of the best fielders in the Thunderstorm side. We know how safe he is when it comes to catches. Drop that catch. It could have been a match defining moment. Again, a wild swing and a miss. Sherwin Muniandi has not looked convincing yet, apart from that last shot where he got that boundary. Definitely, he's someone who can score big. He knows how to hit the cricket ball. It's just that he needs to execute, and this time he hits it. But there's a fielder out there. He only gets a single. That will bring Akil Wahid back on strike. Well, Saleh Sadman might have nightmares today. We all know that he's a very good fielder, very safe fielder, I would say. But yes, it happens in cricket. There will be days where you'll make those mistakes. But yes, in a crunch game like this, when you're defending 113, it's very critical. And he's got him. And this time it's Ajab Khan. And look at that celebration. And he gets Akil Wahid. Akil Wahid just trying to hit that ball too hard, and he played on, took the inside edge and onto the stumps. Look at that. He tried to fetch that delivery from wide outside the off stump and play a sweep shot. It was never on. And just unfortunate that just ricocheted onto the wicket. And with that walks Mr. Dependable Shadat Ramli. Well, he has been one of the batters in prime form against the Cricket Association of Pondicherry. Scored back-to-back half centuries. Well, with that, the umpires have called for drinks. So we'll be going in a short drinks break and come back to you with more live action. Stay tuned. Well, we're back live. One more delivery to go in this over. We have seen a wicket of Akil Wahid just before drinks. Well, Shadat Ramli has walked into bat. That's a good delivery. Good end to the over. It's 87 for 5 after halfway stage. Well, Mohammad Salman will continue in here. For me, he was the pick of the bowlers. Took 3 wickets, could have been 4. And that's well played. Played into the gap. And they're running hard. It's only one once again. Saleh Sadman being tested in the deep. Well, I think the Malaysian Blues are just making the match a bit difficult for themselves. They went off to a flying start, and then since then the bowling of Mohammad Salman, Malaysia Blues lost their way into this chase, but still only 24 runs required, and they have 5 wickets in hand and a very experienced pair out there, Sharvin Muniandi and Shadat Ramli. Well, both are from different states, and this time Sharvin Muniandi goes huge. That's a humongous six right from the middle of the bat. An excellent shot there. It was right up there in his slot. And look at that for power. That has cleared the boundaries with ease. Well, Sharvin Muniandi played for Ipoh, which is the northern side of Malaysia. And this time it's a poor delivery, and all Sharvin needed to do was to get bat on ball. Another boundary here. That's 10 of 2. Look at that. All he needed to do was to get a connection. No fielder there. A huge vacant area. Well, expensive over. So far, Mohammad Salman was doing a wonderful job. It was very economical in the first 3 overs, took 3 wickets as well. This over, Sharvin Muniandi has taken the attack to him. Another wild swing. This time it's in the gap and might find the fence. It does. Another boundary here. Back-to-back boundaries. That's 6-4-4 in the last 3 deliveries. Well, Sharvin Muniandi was dropped when he was on 2 of the same bowler. And now in this over, he has taken the same bowler for 15 all by himself, and then one single from Shadat Ramli as well. Another wild swing and a miss this time. Just misses that. Will be the end of the over. It's 103 for 5. Well, Ajab Khan will continue in here. Oh, that's coming for us. And it went over the combox. A huge 6 here. It was a long hop, and Shadat Ramli absolutely murdered that delivery. Well, some big hitting there. Definitely the umpires are looking for a new ball. Well, I'm glad I'm under some shelter here at the com box, or that delivery was coming towards us. It's not very safe out there, especially when these two are batting. And now they only need 4 runs, so just one hit away. And this time it goes in the air. Oh, the fielder just couldn't read that well. He was very slow to react. That ball was in the air for ages. And 3 to win. Can Sharvin Muniandi finish it within this over itself? Definitely he's gonna go for that glory. And he does, and he finishes off in style. One bounce into the boundary, and with that, it's a clinical finish from the two most experienced campaigners out there, Sharvin Muniandi and Shadat Ramli, and the Malaysia Blues have won this game by 5 wickets. So another comprehensive victory, I would say, in the context of the game. And the Thunderstorm are yet to open their account, yet to win a game in this contest so far. So earlier today, it was the Thunderstorm who went into bat, scored 112, nothing much to talk about. Sufyan scored 22 and Shida scored 21. Azri Azhar was for me the pick of the bowlers. He took 5 wickets, Virendeep 2 wickets, and then that blistering innings from Syed Aziz, 39 of just 17, and Sharvin Muniandi not out 27, and Mohammad Salman took 3 wickets as well. So that's the match summary. Malaysia Blues won this game with 5 wickets. I would like to thank you all for watching us. We'll be back with more live action in the next games. That's it from our end. Thank you so much.